Hi, I'm Sally, and I just completely reworked the canvas pattern for Goodbye by Henry Bacon. I narrate most of what I'm doing, and there's also some dead air where I'm concentrating, but I hope that you'll do your diamond painting and stick with me till the end so you can see what it takes to redesign a canvas. Hello, this is my work in progress. I am reworking the pattern for Goodbye by Henry Bacon. I love this era. The clothes, I imagine they're moving to America, perhaps. This lady is crying. This lady is saying goodbye to the city. And they have their trunks. Well, the trunks are right here. And they're on the boat. It's an old boat. You can tell by the floor. Painting is chipped. So just now, as I uploaded this, it's using 147, well, 146 colors. So I'm going to go into reorder the palette, and I'm going to put these in order by usage of drills. And I'm going to reduce the colors by 10%. This color, these green colors, I'm probably going to save because they are most likely, actually, I'm going to look to see where they are. Let's see. If they are in her skirt, I'm going to leave them because they're going to show depth. Oh, it's in the ocean. Or though. Oh, it's in her hat. So I'm going to get rid of this aquamarine color, but I'm going to keep the green that's in her hat. So I'm going to go back into reorder. Nope, remove colors. Reduce by 10%. And I'm going to retain this one. This one I want to keep. So I'm going to check that off. And 140, so that's going to reduce 14 colors. So I think we're good there. Okay, so now we're down, whoops, now we're down to 132 colors. So I'm going to go back in here so I can take a look at the usage. And we're at 25, 35, 42, 43. So we can most likely keep all these colors. But I want to look at a few of them to see where they are. To see if maybe I can reduce some of these. So let's see. For hat. So I definitely want to keep those. That's in her face, so I'm not going to mess with her face. This is avocado green. That's just in the wood. And where's fern green? Okay, so fern green is right there. Avocado green, you see the red flashing. So I am going to combine the avocado green with this fern green. So I'm gonna make 936. I'm gonna make it 520. So I'm going to change color, replace current thread with 520. Undo. Change colors, replace active thread with 520, fern green, replace. There we go. So now you see this is in here twice, 520 and 520. I'm going to delete duplicate threads a little bit later on. Right now, I'm going to check to see if there's any more colors I can duplicate to reduce these colors down here a little bit. So Wedgwood blue, that's in her hat. That's in her hat. So because those both colors are the same and they're in her hat, I'm going to leave them because even though they are very, very similar, they're going to show depth in her hat by the different colors. So I'm going to leave that there. So this is in the ocean under that, under the land there. And sea green dark. This is, I wonder if there's any other sea green. Aquamarine, that's pretty close. You know what? I'm gonna, since this is all aquamarine, I'm going to make this sea green because it's just in that one clump there. Oh, it's in her hat too. But I'm going to change it to this 933. So change colors, replace active thread with, is it 933? Aquamarine light 993. Let's check. Yep, 993. Okay. Oh, I did that one already. I did that one already. There's one or two squares in her hair. Probably not going to even worry about that one. And then the tan. The tan is probably showing where on the trunks. The whole point of me having a lot of color in the diamond paintings is to show the depth of the colors and just not have just 30 colors or 50 colors. That's on her face. I'm not messing with her face. Not a lot of golden brown. Hmm. I'll go dark. Sure, what was I just looking at? I think I'm done with the browns because the browns is showing the age of the boat. So I don't want to mess with that too much. Let's check out these blues. Antique blue. This baby blue, very light, I've learned, is more green than blue. So I am going to change this to 447. Is it 447? 747? Yep, I'm going to change this to 747. All right, I think, oh, let's look at the grays now. See how big part the gray looks. Now this is a pinkish gray. All right, I'm going to leave that one alone too because it's on their flesh. Pearl gray. Gray green. You know, the gray green really doesn't look green at all. Pewter light, pearl gray. Pewter light. I am going to leave that because I think the railings would be darker than what is showing up in the water and on the land, sky and all that. Okay, so that's pewter very light. And this is pewter light. Again, I'm going to leave that alone because this is showing distance. So it should not be the same color gray because I don't want it to take away that depth. Let's see, there was another light blue here. Right, baby blue ultra. The sky is cloudy. I Betcha. I can change this to 7, yeah, the 7. So, you know what? I'm going to change this to the baby blue ultra because, oh no, it's got to be darker because the sky has to be darker. So I'm going to change this baby blue ultra to this, that one, 747. Okay, I'm pretty confident that's all I want to do. This peacock blue is pretty. Turquoise. All the different colors of the sea. It's so pretty. Okay, so now I'm going to remove the colors. I'm going to remove duplicate thread colors from the palette. That's going to take a while to update. This looks pretty stark different, but it's really not going to be. When the painting is completed. So this color is antique blue and this color is sky blue. And this pearl gray very light. That's kind of interesting, the colors. But you can see over here it's cloudy and the clouds are dissipating in the blue sky. And I'm also going to remove unused colors because there was that uh, Snow White that was there that's not used. When I ordered this color and it wasn't 747, it was the other, it was baby blue. It was a baby blue, but when I got it, it was more green than blue. So I did not want to do that. Again, I didn't want this to be green. Now her face looks a little blurry, but her face is not the focus of the painting. And she is looking away. So you just see her eye and her nose and a little bit of her lips. And her gloved hands are not going to be the greatest with a diamond painting because it's just hard to recreate that with square grills. And her face is just blocked with her kerchief. So there's 129 colors used. I think that's pretty good. So now I'm going to go up here, reorder the palette again for usage. Okay. And now I'm going to, let's see, change the usage so the most number of drills, the pearl gray, is on top here. And I'm going to change the symbols. I'm going to work on the symbols next. So now I'm going to put this change symbols, reassign symbols in reverse order. And now the palette is going to start with the Y, the alphabet, and go down. But what I'm going to do now is go through the lightest colors and make them a smaller symbol, because the light colors are going to have, their symbols are going to be black on the canvas, and the dark colors are going to be white on the canvas. So I want the light colors to be easy to read. So let's see, cream. And the dark colors need to be much easier to read. So all these symbols in pink are the ones that are being used right now. So I'm going to choose this A for the cream. And that's going to free up this S to use in a dark color. See this? I'm going to actually highlight the colors so I can see where they are. So this U, okay, that's all in the sky. I'm going to use this little, let's use the arrow. This P, sky blue. I'm going to use this little fish. F. I'm going to use something completely different from the fish because that's going to be close together. I will use something small. If I use this semicircle, it's going to look really, really dark on the canvas, but I'm going to use this other arrow because, yep, this up arrow's in the brown, so not blue, so that's going to be fine. Back row, that symbol's just fine for the acro, I think. So I'm gonna leave that. Now this color, I'm not sure if it's gonna print in black or white because it's kind of a medium density of color. So let's use the little coffee cup for that. It's turquoise light. Well, that's the one, so that's good. After I change the light colors, then I'm going to go back and get rid of the symbols that I really don't like. And let's see. I think I will use this. That E is not the greatest to see. I'm going to use this on that blue. And this gray. We'll use the star. Actually, I think I have a better star somewhere else. Nope. Oh, here it is. Turquoise. I'm going to use these lines for the turquoise. Okay, so I'm not done. I'm just taking a look. Okay. So I'm gonna go reorder the palette again, just so the usage is up top. So this is an order of the number of diamonds. Come on now. No, that's not right. Where's the Y? There it is. Okay. So the Y is the most used, which is the gray in the sky. So X and W. X is black brown and W is black. So I'm going to change this X into the heart. This is the second most used color. And now the symbols are not alike. WV, and then I'm going to get rid of the Q because the Q is just not easy to see. And I'm going to make that the F. The D and the C are two different colors. They might be close together in the wood, but they're two very different colors. So I'm not going to worry about it. Black avocado, I will make that P. I'm going to leave, oh, I'm going to leave the echre there. This one, brown, white. I'll make that the S. I like my little snowman, but I'll use him for the least amount of colors. So let's see. Blue green, I'm going to make this the U. So I've used the numbers and the letters. So, and I've used the lighter symbols or the smaller symbols in the light colors. So now I'm going to move on to the bold symbols in the dark color because they should be printed as white on the canvas. And on the dark color, I think the bold would just be easier to see. So now I'm just going to go and start down here and move my way up to my other choices. I'm trying not to have similar shapes of symbols close together, and I'll go take a look after. I might be able to change them if they are, or I might not, depending on what I have left. This one is not easy to see at all. So I'm gonna leave that one. I'm running out of symbols. It's that navy blue, so I'm going to use this one because this should show up white and easy to see. I hope. Oh, this O and this is a circle and this is a letter O. I'm gonna check that those colors, make sure they're not the same shade family. Okay, so for this one, I'm going to use the duck. This one, I'll use the snowman. And these three colors on the bottom have only like 20 or 30 drills. Well, that's not gonna do. Not at all. Pewter gray and yeah. All right, let's see how we did here. I'm looking for similar symbols that might be too close together, and so far looks pretty good. All these fish up here in the sky are all going the same way, so that's good. And I think the other fish are in a completely, they're not used in the sky, so I think we're doing okay. Yep, other fish are down here. And a different color. Okay, so I'm going to reorder the palette by number and, numerical order. This DS is for diamond stitch. These are DMC colors. And okay. And now I'm just going to make the chart and the pattern to print for the canvas and the drill. I'm still thinking about this though. See, the 775 is more green. It's not blue in the resin drills. So if it was 775 like it was, that's less of a contrast, but it would be green and blue. So let me see. What's this one? This one is aqua blue ultra. Oh, antique blue ultra. Jeez, pay attention. These are all darker. Nope. But you know that baby, that's not that dark with the drill's not that dark, the baby blue ultra there. Well, that's better, huh? Not such a stark contrast. All right. All right, so let's go with that. Now, if she's standing in front of this cloud, seems like the cloud is going around her face, or the sky is blue around her face. Hat. So you know what I think I'm going to do so it doesn't look like she's fuzzy is I'm going to fill in this area around her hat to be more of the clouds. Well, how does it, wait a minute, how does it look? Kind of looks like the colors are running, doesn't it? So I'm going to make this blue here, this pearl gray light, because it just looks like the colors are running. Doesn't look like that's the edge of her hat. And she is right in front of this cloud here. Okay, I'm gonna save this because I'm happy with it, and then I'm gonna make okay, so that's saved, and now I can touch this up a little bit. Maybe have a little more detail here. Oh, I'm much happier with that. Oh, that's much better. Okay. If you stayed with me this long, thanks for watching. I appreciate you.